Walmart announced that it is releasing a first. Actually, they already released this. This is a bit of an old story. Walmart announced that it's releasing a first of its kind car seat that sounds an alarm if the driver leaves an infant in the vehicle. The Evenflow Advanced Embrace DLX infant car seat with sensor-safe technology, try saying that 5 times fast, $150, features a sensor on the harness chest clip that transmits a signal via Wi-Fi to a wireless receiver plugged into the car's data port when the ignition is turned off. If the chest clip is not released after the ignition turns off, the chip projects a sound described on the Today Show as a jingle that reminds drivers there's a child in the back seat. And there is a grave need for such reminders. Earlier this month, an 11-month-old baby in Florida died after his parents left him alone inside a car to unload groceries and just forgot, that he was in the vehicle. That death is the 9th vehicular heat stroke death in the U.S. since the start of 2015, according to the Florida Department of Highway Safety. Now, in any case, if you leave a kid in a hot car, it's neglect. You're a neglectful piece of shit. You should not have that child. You should be punished. Period. But I doubt very seriously that these parents, and a lot of these parents that leave their kids in cars, just forget. I think they figure, oh, I'm going into the store. It's only going to be 5 or 10 minutes. That kid's going to be fine. Sure, it's 95 degrees out. I'm sweating like a pig in this fucking car. But it's going to be 5 or 10 minutes, and 5 or 10 minutes turns into 20 because there's a lot of people online. Or they saw something that they really had to get, then they saw another thing they really wanted, another thing they really wanted, and that 10 minutes turned into 40, and they come back and the kid is fucking dead. I don't think a lot of these cases are just are forgetfulness. I think a lot of these cases are just asshole, neglectful, terrible, incompetent parents. Second, if you need one of the... if you're a prospective parent or a parent of a small child, and you see this in Walmart, and you think to yourself, this could be very useful. You should not be a parent. You shouldn't. You should not be a parent if you think at any point in your life this could be useful and relevant to you. You should not be a parent. Period. Exclamation point. How could you forget a kid in the back of your car, especially on a hot, sweltering summer day? How could you just forget? Even on a cold day. On any day. Hot day, cold day, sort of okay day, rainy day, tornadic day, lightning day. How could you forget that you brought your child with you? How does that just kind of slip your mind? As you're getting out of your car and you're walking into the grocery store, you're walking in the Secretary of State, or you're walking into the sex shop, or you're walking into the county jail. How does that just slip your fucking mind? You're an incompetent piece of shit and you shouldn't be a parent. Period. Ooh. You know what I mean? And I'm led to believe more often than not this is just a case of simple neglect, that the parent goes into the store and thinks that he'll be out in time to see his child alive and not sweating its ass off. And doesn't think that it's any kind of danger, that they're just going to leave the kid in there. Oh, it'll just be 5 or 10 minutes. It'll just be 5 or 10 minutes. People underestimate. Well, underestimating doesn't matter. You're leaving a small child in a car and it's 95 degrees. It's 100 degrees. It's 110 degrees. You're leaving your kid in the car to begin with. So when you tell me that you need a car seat like this to remind you that your kid is in the back of the car, I'm sorry. Fuck you, you shouldn't have a child. It's really that simple, folks. It really is that simple. I cannot believe that they even need to make a piece of technology like this. And I'm not even sure that they really need, that this is a necessary thing that this world needs. Because again, this isn't a case of forgetfulness. Most of the time, I truly believe that most of the time, these are cases of forgetfulness. I don't care if that thing is blaring Never Gonna Give You Up or Friday by Rebecca Black. These parents are still going to go in there because they're under the impression that they can leave the kid alone for 5 or 10 minutes. So I think that it's sort of a self-defeating thing, but then again, what do I know? I'm not a parent, but at least I have, I have enough perspicacity to know that if you leave a kid in a hot car for longer than 20 minutes, it's not really a good thing. Again, if you pass by this thing in the store, if you're a prospective parent or a parent and you think, this could be a useful tool for me, you shouldn't be a parent. The only thought that should be in your head when you pass this thing in the store is, what a fucking joke! Anyway, that's what I think about it. Have a good day, folks.